What is the best way for a child to watch a video on TV? An intriguing question, isn't it? It's more than just pressing play on a remote control. As we delve into the world of child-friendly viewing, we'll realize how crucial it is to consider the best ways for our little ones to watch videos on television. Why, you ask? The answer is simple. Television, a powerful medium of information and entertainment, can have a profound influence on a child's development. Improper viewing habits can lead to potential negative effects such as decreased physical activity, disrupted sleep patterns, and even behavioral issues. But don't fret, it's not all gloom and doom. By finding the best way for children to watch videos on TV, we can turn these potential negatives into positives. We can greatly enhance their viewing experience, make it more enriching, and above all, ensure their safety. After all, isn't that what we all want for our little ones? Finding the best way for children to watch videos on TV can greatly enhance their viewing experience and ensure their safety. One of the key factors to consider is the content selection. Picture this. You're walking through a library, scanning countless bookshelves, deciding which book to bring home for your child. You don't just pick the first book you see, right? You carefully sift through, looking for the ones that are age-appropriate, educational, and enjoyable. The same principle applies when it comes to choosing video content for your child. Now let's talk about age appropriateness. Just as you wouldn't give a 5-year-old a complex novel, you wouldn't let them watch a complex or mature themed show. It's crucial to select videos that match your child's comprehension level and developmental stage. This way they can fully grasp the content's message and enjoy it at the same time. Next, as much as entertainment is crucial, it's equally important to consider the educational value of the content. Educational videos can make learning fun and engaging for your child, supplementing what they learn at school or introducing them to new concepts. So, while choosing content, look for videos that subtly yet effectively impart valuable lessons or skills. Another vital aspect to remember is to limit exposure to violent or adult-themed content. Children are like sponges, absorbing everything they see and hear. Therefore, it's essential to monitor the content they're consuming to ensure it's free from inappropriate themes. Now you might be wondering, where can I find such content? Well, we're in luck because several popular and safe video streaming platforms cater specifically to children. Platforms like PBS Kids, Nick Jr., and National Geographic Kids offer a wide array of age-appropriate and educational content. These platforms prioritize child safety and learning, so you can rest easy knowing your child is in good hands. In conclusion, content selection isn't just about picking a random video for your child to watch. It's about careful curation, considering factors like age appropriateness, educational value, and appropriateness of themes. By carefully selecting what your child watches, you can ensure they are consuming beneficial and appropriate content. Another crucial step is establishing a viewing schedule. This isn't about being a strict disciplinarian, but rather about creating healthy habits and boundaries when it comes to screen time. You see, screen time isn't inherently harmful, but like anything, it can become detrimental if it's not balanced with other important aspects of a child's life, like physical activity, social interaction, and of course sleep. Now you might be wondering, what's the ideal viewing duration for my child? Well, experts suggest that children under the age of 2 should have as little screen time as possible. For children between 2 and 5, an hour a day is considered adequate. As for older children, the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no more than 2 hours of recreational screen time per day. But remember, these are just guidelines. Every child is unique, and what works for one might not work for another. It's essential to tailor the schedule to your child's needs, interests, and daily routine. For example, a little screen time after homework can be a great way to unwind. Another key point to remember is the importance of taking regular breaks. Too much continuous viewing can lead to eye strain and fatigue, so make sure to incorporate breaks into the schedule. A good rule of thumb is the 20-20-20 rule. After every 20 minutes of viewing, take a break for at least 20 seconds and look at something 20 feet away. This gives the eyes a much-needed rest and helps to prevent digital eye strain. And lastly, it's essential to be flexible. Life is unpredictable, and there will be days when the schedule goes out the window. That's okay. The goal here isn't perfection. It's about fostering a balanced approach to screen time. In conclusion, a well-structured viewing schedule helps in balancing entertainment and other important activities in a child's life. It's not about restricting, but rather about managing screen time in a way that benefits your child's overall development. So, take the time to establish a viewing schedule, and remember, balance is key. Creating a safe viewing environment is just as important. Let's delve into this scene and understand why this is crucial. Imagine this: you've picked out the perfect show, set a suitable viewing schedule, and now it's showtime. But wait, have you considered the environment in which your child will be watching? This is a step that many of us might overlook, but it's absolutely essential to a positive and safe viewing experience. Firstly, consider the lighting in the room. It's important to ensure the viewing area is well lit to minimize eye strain. Watching a screen in a dark room can cause unnecessary stress to the eyes and may lead to vision problems over time. So whether it's a lamp, overhead light, or natural sunlight, make sure there's enough light in the room. Now let's talk about the positioning of the television. The TV should be at a safe distance and at eye level for your child. This means no craning necks to look up at a high-mounted screen or hunching over to view a screen placed too low. Ideally, the middle of the screen should be at the viewer's eye level, and the distance should be at least 3 times the height of the screen. This can help prevent postural issues and further reduce eye strain. Lastly, we can't forget about the volume. It's easy to crank up the sound if the content is engaging, but we need to be mindful of the noise levels our children are exposed to. The volume should be kept at a safe level, loud enough to hear clearly but not so loud that it would potentially damage their sensitive hearing. Remember, creating a safe viewing environment is not just about the immediate comfort. It's about ensuring your child's health and well-being in the long run. By paying attention to these details, you are setting the stage for a viewing experience that is not only enjoyable, but also safe. A safe and comfortable viewing environment can significantly enhance your child's viewing experience. So let's make it a priority. After all, our children deserve nothing but the best. Parental controls and supervision are vital to child-friendly viewing. Just as you wouldn't hand your child a novel filled with mature themes and expect them to understand, similarly, not all content on television or streaming platforms is suitable for young minds. This is where parental controls come in. Now imagine parental controls as a digital babysitter, always on duty. These are built-in features on most televisions and all major streaming platforms that allow you to restrict access to content based on age, content ratings, and even specific titles. For instance, if you've got a curious 7-year-old who loves exploring new shows, you can set the parental controls to limit their access to only G-rated content. This way your child can freely browse, and you can rest easy, knowing they won't stumble upon anything inappropriate. But parental controls are not just about restriction. They also foster a sense of responsibility in children. By setting up a PIN or password, you can involve your child in the process, explaining why certain shows or movies are off limits. This can lead to meaningful conversations about values, maturity, and understanding, but remember, technology is not foolproof. Parental controls are a tool, not a substitute for your presence. They work best when coupled with supervision. It's important to occasionally sit down and watch together, especially when introducing new shows or movies. This allows you to gauge your child's reactions, answer any questions they might have, and guide them through any complex themes or situations they might encounter. Admittedly, this might sound like a lot of work, but the rewards are worth it. You'll not only ensure your child is consuming age-appropriate content, but you'll also be fostering a healthy relationship with media and technology. You'll be teaching them to be discerning viewers, a skill that will serve them well in this digital age. So take the time to explore the parental control settings on your TV and streaming platforms. Customize them to suit your child's age and maturity level. And remember, your presence makes a difference. With proper parental control settings and supervision, you can ensure your child has a safe and beneficial viewing experience. Let's recap the essential steps for child-friendly viewing. We began with the importance of content selection. It's crucial to choose age-appropriate, educational, and engaging content that will not only entertain your child but also help them learn and grow. Next, we talked about establishing a viewing schedule. Consistency is key here. Designate specific screen times that align with your child's routine. This helps avoid excessive screen time and maintain a balanced lifestyle. We then explored creating a safe viewing environment. This includes both the physical space where your child watches TV and the digital environment on the screen. Both should be free of potential distractions or hazards. Finally, we delved into parental controls and supervision. It's vital to use the built-in parental controls available on most platforms to restrict inappropriate content. But remember, nothing replaces active parental supervision. Remember, the aim is to provide a safe, educational, and enjoyable viewing experience for your child. Happy viewing!